All right, it's Wednesday. So anyway, I was reading some wrestling news and rumors, and a man who was an original for TNA Total Nonstop Action Wrestling was there from 2002 until this year, just recent. Jeremy Borash wrapped up some tapings for Impact Wrestling and House of Hardcore in Philadelphia, and it was announced that he has signed a deal with the WWE. Now, throughout the last 4 or 5 years, it seems like all this great talent that was with TNA, was with Global Force, now Impact Wrestling, has they've all departed. And it all really started with AJ Styles back when Dixie Carter was around, and then everybody else followed suit. A number of stars had left, and at one time they had a great roster. They really did. Um, but now to hear Jeremy Borash jump ship and go to WWE, obviously it's for more money. Maybe Borash knows something that we don't know. Maybe he just said it's time to move on. He was an intricate part of TNA and Impact Wrestling. He also was helping in the booking, uh, and making a lot of major decisions for Impact Wrestling. But I guess he saw the light at the end of the tunnel and said, really, not any money is really being spent to keep these stars, what few they did have, from leaving Impact Wrestling. So he figured I might as well just pull up the anchor and, row over to the WWE. And can you blame him? I guess I don't. Um, when you lose somebody like Jeremy Borash, who, in a lot of people's eyes, he wasn't a major player. If you really looked at it as far as on-screen type of roles, but he was a major player behind the scenes. He was the glue that kept Impact Wrestling stuck together. And now that that glue has dissolved, Impact is falling apart into pieces much more than they were before. I mean, they kept pacing it together to really delay the inevitable, which I honestly believe is coming to the point where the company will no longer exist. And for me, it's a sad state, but things do happen. And I think for me, with Borash leaving, really tells us all uh, that we can read the handwriting that is on the wall. If you don't pour money into a company, you're not going to make money. And obviously, with the departures of EC3, Bobby Lashley, and Laurel Van Ness is another one. Regardless whether you see them now on Impact Wrestling, they've been taped like 8 weeks in advance. So um, it's a sad day. I really enjoy watching Impact Wrestling, but sometimes it's really hard to get through a show for the simple fact is there's not really many big stars because they've all fled Impact Wrestling, and most of them they've gone to WWE. So we'll just wait and see what develops. It's for me, it's bothersome, but you know, if you were honest with yourself, you would have to say that you sort of knew sooner or later this was going to happen. So I hope everybody has a great Wednesday evening. We'll touch base on some more things pretty soon. This is the Iceman on this Wednesday night. Peace out, everybody.